Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, nestled between rolling green hills and sparkling streams, there lived a young rabbit named Oliver. Oliver was known throughout the village for his boundless energy and adventurous spirit. He loved to explore, hop through meadows, and discover new places. But as much as Oliver was admired for his courage, he sometimes acted before thinking things through. One sunny morning, Oliver woke up to the cheerful chirping of birds and the gentle rustling of leaves. The sky was a brilliant shade of blue, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers. Oliver stretched, wiggled his nose, and decided that today was the perfect day for an adventure. He bounded out of his burrow, eager to see what the world had in store. As Oliver hopped along a winding path, he came across his good friend, Millie the squirrel. Millie was busy gathering acorns, her bushy tail flicking with excitement. She looked up and greeted Oliver with a warm smile. "Where are you off to today, Oliver?" Millie asked, balancing an acorn in her tiny paws. "I'm going on an adventure. I want to see what's beyond the big meadow," Oliver replied, his eyes sparkling with anticipation. Millie nodded thoughtfully. "Just remember, Oliver, sometimes it's best to look before you leap. The world is full of surprises and not all of them are safe." Oliver grinned, too caught up in his excitement to pay much attention to Millie's advice. With a cheerful wave, he hopped away, his mind already racing with possibilities. As he reached the edge of the meadow, Oliver noticed a tall, grassy hill. At the top of the hill stood a sturdy old oak tree, its branches stretching wide and strong. Beyond the hill, Oliver could see something glimmering in the distance, a small pond surrounded by reeds and lily pads. Curiosity tugged at Oliver's heart. He wondered what secrets the pond held. Without a second thought, he dashed up the hill, his fluffy tail bobbing behind him. When he reached the top, he paused for a moment to catch his breath and gaze at the peaceful scene below. Suddenly, Oliver spotted a group of frogs leaping gracefully from one lily pad to another. He watched in awe as they hopped and splashed, laughing and playing in the cool water. Oliver's adventurous spirit couldn't resist the urge to join them. He took a few steps back, wiggled his hind legs, and prepared to leap as far as he could. But just as Oliver was about to jump, he heard a voice call out, "Wait, Oliver! Look before you leap!" It was Benny, the wise old turtle who lived by the pond. Oliver hesitated, his ears perking up. Benny slowly made his way to the edge of the water and gestured for Oliver to come closer. "Before you leap, Oliver, you should make sure it's safe," Benny said kindly. "There could be hidden dangers, rocks, deep water, or slippery mud." Oliver frowned, feeling a bit embarrassed. He realized he hadn't checked the landing spot or thought about what might be hiding beneath the surface. He walked carefully to the edge and peered down. To his surprise, he saw a patch of sharp stones just beneath the water, right where he had planned to land. "Thank you, Benny," Oliver said with a grateful smile. "I almost jumped without looking. I could have hurt myself." Benny nodded. "It's always wise to look before you leap, Oliver. Sometimes excitement can make us forget to be careful." Oliver took Benny's advice to heart. He watched the frogs closely and noticed how they always checked the lily pads before jumping. Some lily pads were sturdy, while others wobbled under their weight. The frogs knew which ones to choose, and they leaped safely from pad to pad, enjoying their game without any trouble. Inspired by the frogs' carefulness, Oliver decided to join them. He tested each lily pad with his paw before hopping onto it, making sure it was strong enough to hold him. Soon he was leaping and splashing with the frogs, laughing and playing in the sunshine. After a fun filled afternoon, Oliver said goodbye to his new friends and made his way home. As he hopped along the path, he thought about all the things he had learned. He realized that adventures were even better when he took the time to think ahead and make sure he was safe. The next day, Oliver met up with Millie and shared his story. Millie listened intently and nodded with approval. "I'm glad you remembered to look before you leap, Oliver," Millie said. "It's an important lesson for all of us." Oliver grinned. "From now on, I'll always take a moment